You spin my head right around like a record, baby, round, 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 round. You spin my head right round. He's going off screen. It's BB-8.
Hey guys, Trickshot726 here back with another action figure review for the Star Wars Black Series Rey and BB-8. This is one of the harder ones I've had trouble finding. Before the movie came out, I saw like 3 or 4 in stores, and I was like, nah, it's okay, I'll wait to see the movie. Then afterwards, she's been impossible to find anywhere. So if you can pick her up, if you see her at the store, I'd get her, especially if you like the characters. But yeah, that's just my opinion on it. It's been a little bit hard to find. But I'd say these are pretty cool figures. They have some issues that a lot of the female figures Hasbro has, like the face and then the small arms. But it's overall pretty good. Let's see, we're going to start with her bow staff thingy. So it's got this hard plastic that's supposed to be the strap or whatever. I might try and replace it with elastic or something so she can actually put it around her back. Because right now she can barely fit her arm through it, and then it sits. Uh, that's not bad, I guess. It's just a little awkward. It'd be cool if she could put it around her waist and then have it like on her back. Whoops. So I might try and do that, but whatever. That's the plastic part. And then it's mostly black, and then it's got these 2 handles up here with a little bit of brown there. Again, I might add some more color to this because it's kind of bland, but it's a pretty nice figure. It's well sculpted, and I think that's the more important thing. It looks like there's been a little paint rub right here. You can see some black coming through. That's just because she's been holding it and everything. It doesn't look like there's any paint rub on the inside of her hands, though. So that's good. So anyways, yeah, that's this. I'm going to try and add some paint to it and maybe some elastic so it's a little bit more useful. Then we're going to get into the main character of the movie. We've got BB-8 here. He's got a weight in the bottom of him so that he's always standing upright for the most part. And then you can take his head off. You can see right there it's got like a little joystick peg thing going on. And then he's got his head. And it doesn't move, but he's got his 2 antennas right here. And then his main eye and then his little sensor thingy that he used to make hologram projections. So you can spin him around and then his head moves, and then you can move his head around, but then I found the weight kind of counterbalances the head, so he's not always looking up. So you have him like looking kind of laying down, and then you have to have it kind of like in the middle for him to look straight on, like that. So I mean, it works pretty well. It's just going to be hard to use him in stop motion where he's moving, because the ball doesn't move, so I'm going to have to like blur that out or something. And then, yeah, if I want to make his head move, he's going to rotate into a different position. That's not always what I want, so that'll be kind of annoying. But he looks pretty cool. He's well sculpted. The lines in here for the silver and the orange and white, they're all, I want to say they're all sculpted in there. They're not just painted on, which is pretty nice. And it's on there throughout. It's got a little bit of a gray wash on him, tiny bit to make it look like he's a little dirty, especially on the head, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, I like it a lot. He's a pretty cool BB-8. And then we're gonna get into the main figure that you probably came here to see, which is Rey. She looks pretty cool. Her face is kind of bland in my opinion. She's just like whatever. But she's got her 3 buns, and then her 2 little hair strip things, not sideburns. I don't know what you call them. But yeah, she's got her tunic on, and the brown straps, and her satchel and everything. It looks pretty nice. It's kind of bland though. Could have used a black wash or brown wash on it to make it look a little dirtier, like they did with Finn's boots at the bottom. But it was pretty nice. Yeah, and then she's got her little brown boots at the bottom right here, and some like loops and everything. So it's a pretty cool, like, and then her white shirt underneath the brown rag tunic thing, whatever. So it's pretty well sculpted though. So I think that's again what Hasbro focused on more than doing the paint apps. They focus more on sculpts. But yeah, so for her head, she can move back. It can move back a tiny bit. That's just because she's got these big ass bones. And then her head can move down that much, and then her head can move side to side like that. And then for her arms, her sleeves make it a little bit difficult, but you can get it to move up that much, and then it comes down that much, and it rotates 360 degrees. Then she has elbow swivel that moves up to about 90 degrees, and you can break her arm. Not quite 90 degrees like Finn and Kylo. But then she has the normal wrist where it moves up and down like that. And wrist swivel. She's got like trigger hands on both of her hands. So yeah, and then she can hold a lightsaber, I believe. Not that she needs to. I mean, if you haven't seen the movie, there's no reason. Just because, Star Wars character, they can hold a lightsaber. No big deal, right? Nobody spoil anything. And then she has the waist swivel. She can bend down pretty well with that one. And then she can also move back a tiny bit. And then you can swivel her side to side for that as well, which is pretty nice. And then her legs, I think the leg straps up here, they do hinder the articulation a tiny bit. She can kick forward this much. I might try and cut this part so she can move forward more and that doesn't get stopped as much. But anyway, she can kick forward that much, and then she can kick back the tiniest bit. And then she has upper thigh swivel, but it's kind of stiff on mine. But it does swivel. And then she has single jointed knees that move, I want to say about 90 degrees. And then it also swivels right there. And then you can also break her knees. Now break your legs, break them. Break your legs, and she can have like ostrich legs if you want her to. And then she doesn't have any upper boot rotation up here, but she does have her foot move up a tiny bit, down a lot, so you can get that pointed toe. And then she's got that ankle pivot. So it's a pretty good figure overall. I think the face is a little bland. Doesn't really look like Daisy Ridley, the actress, but it works. From a distance, you can't really tell, which I know isn't anybody's goal. But like, yeah, if you close your eyes and squint, hold her far away, it looks like her. But whatever, it works. But she is a really short figure. Here she is next to Finn. You can see that he stands a little bit taller than her. Here she is next to Kylo Ren, and he stands even taller than Finn does. Here she is next to BB-8, and she towers over him. Well, that's because he's tiny. Here she is next to Ant-Man, and she looks like a teenager next to him. Oh my gosh, he's gonna knock over everything, isn't he? But she might have been a teenager in the movie. It's never really specified how old she is. I want to say like late teens, early 20s. But anyways, she's a pretty cool figure. I like her a lot. We're probably going to see her in some future videos because I like the character a lot too. I know some people didn't, but whatever. Can't please anybody. Or everybody. Well, maybe not anybody. But she's pretty cool. Yeah, we're probably going to see her in future videos. I just need to get some like stormtroopers and stuff like that. But that has been the third review. And I hope you guys enjoyed. We will have a video, we're going to have a Trick Shot Tuesday coming up soon, and then we'll also have, hopefully, Flash and Quicksilver out if it isn't out before this is. So, thank you guys for watching one more time, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!